Welcome, everyone, to Kempner Canucks. I almost forgot my name. My name is RevTrev, and I'm so glad you're here because today we're going to be talking again about Elias Pettersson. He's on the trade rumor conversation again. Listen, I don't know how many of these videos I've made. I feel like I've made 15 of them. I've probably made 5 over the years, maybe 6, 7 max. But I'm at that stage where I'm like, I just don't believe these trade rumors anymore. But is there validity in this trade rumor? There's a lot of smoke going on with Pettersson. There's a lot of pressure on him. And there's a lot of people still trying to defend that he's playing well, considering his offensive production is not up to par for 11.6 million AAV player. Now, what do you think is going to happen with Pettersson? Do you think he's going to get traded? Post it in the comments. And if you do believe he's going to get traded, what teams do you think will trade for Pettersson? Now, the biggest question is, before that, okay, biggest question, I got to remember that. Biggest question is who will take on that contract, honestly. And everyone's like, you got to retain it. I don't want to trade Pettersson if we have to retain that contract. I'm sorry. There are teams available. For example, Carolina Hurricanes can pull it off. They should be able to pull off. So I'm at that stage where I'm just not okay with that. Now, a lot of people are mixed still with Pettersson, what we should do with him. The whole season's been a gong show, you know, if you boil it down. And everyone's like, you can't blame Pettersson for this season. No. You can't blame him for this season, but he is a reason why we're here. Because it's not just this season. It's not just last season. It's when he signed this massive contract. So the question remains, 2.5 years now of him honestly stinking it up. Okay. When are we going to get to, when are we going to say enough's enough? But can you even trade a guy who's had 2.5 years of bad play? Honestly, can you do it? Is anyone interested? Now, apparently there's teams interested. There's rumor upon rumor. And I'm okay with trading Pettersson as long as the return is decent. I've been saying that for probably a year and a half now, maybe even 2 years. What would you trade Pettersson for? Some of you are like, a bag of pucks. No. He's an asset, everyone. He's got skills. He can play decently. He is a good defender. He is an elite passer. Actually, he's an elite defender when it comes to forwards. He's got to be in the Selke conversation most years. Offensively is where he struggled. And what a lot of people say is, listen, RevTrev or whoever's saying it, it's because he doesn't have good line mates. And I'm like, I'm so sick of the excuses. I made a video a long time ago. I made notes and I just started scrolling out all the excuses for Pettersson. Okay. All the excuses for Pettersson. It's exhausting. But okay, I'm going to play along with you. Okay. For you guys that are like, he's got bad line mates. Well, how do you think he's going to? No. He's been playing most of the year with Brock Besser, who had 40 goals with JT Miller. I'm sorry, but that's just not good enough. Now you're saying, well, Brock's had a bad year. Well, part of it is because Brock and Petey are having bad years. And part of it is they're both like, are we going to blame Brock for Pettersson? Are we going to blame Pettersson for Brock? I don't think you can. He's played with DeBrusk. Listen, DeBrusk is streaky. We all know that. They've tried everyone with Pettersson. DeBrusk, and that hasn't worked well. They've tried Kane. They've even put Garland on the line instead of Besser. Nothing's working. I like the idea of putting Carlson up there with him. I don't think Höglander works anymore for him. What is it? And the hardest part for everyone who's just honest about this situation is that we don't really have solutions, right? And $11.6 million, and the guy doesn't drive the line, and the guy isn't it's not a McKinnon situation. It's not even William Nylander plays better than Pettersson, right? Makes the same amount of money. You don't see he doesn't remind you of those guys that can take over, or, you know, and often he plays really good against bad teams. And our power play is atrocious, everyone. And I'm talking about worst in the league atrocious. Obviously, we're worse in the league as it is. But one of the reasons we can't score on the power play, why can't Pettersson and 4 other players score on the power play? And they're missing a player. I know this is power play penalty kill 101 right here. They're missing a player. You have more space and you can't score. None of us. It's like 0 for 2, 0 for 1, 0 for 4. It's like on a nightly basis. That's one of the main reasons why. And Pettersson has to be part of that solution, right? I'm not asking him to do anything crazy out there. I predicted he was going to score 79 points this year, but he didn't. He's on. Is he even going to get to 45? I think he'll get to 45. So he's going to tie last year, which is his career low of 45 points. That's where we're at. We got 25 more games left, and he's in, what is he at, 34 points? Of course, I think he's going to get past. I think he's going to get 50. But 50 is still bad for a guy who is supposed to be your best forward on the team, the best player on your team, right? 50 points. Like, that's Garland territory. That's, you know what I mean? That's people like that. It's not like Elias Pettersson, who has talent and skill. It's frustrating. Now, we're gonna get into the rumors. Let's dive into the rumors. And before we do, so I've seen these all over the place, and I just don't know. Do you believe these things right now? NHL Trade Rumors says, huge rumor alert. The chatter linking Elias Pettersson to the Utah Mammoth is getting louder. We know Utah wants to make a splash, but the cost would be astronomical. We broke down the scorched earth blockbuster trade package that might actually convince the Vancouver Canucks to move their superstar center, and it involves Utah giving up a prospect they previously called untouchable. Dun, dun, dun. Listen, I don't know these guys who do this site, okay? NHL Trade Rumors. I'm calling clickbait. That's what I'm saying. I mean, they might be right. If they're right, I'm going to give them props, okay? But after I've seen so many ones, Utah and Vancouver have a deal done before, after the Olympic break, it's going to be official. No, it's not. I don't think he's getting traded. But if he does, I mean, if we got decent return, I'm just literally going to be dancing. Like, I'm literally going to be dancing. I do not think the Vancouver Canucks are going to trade these guys. They're not going to trade Elias Pettersson. They are in love with this guy. They invested it. Now, you could say the management made a humongous mistake. Sure, you can make that. And for all those people out there that are like, oh, he hasn't played with anyone good. Well, he played with people that are good, the Four Nations. Was it Kempe, and who's the other guy? I forget the other guy who was. I don't think it was Lindholm. I think it was someone else, because Lindholm's a center. But look at this year, guys. Pettersson's line mates. By the way, Pettersson's dropped to the third line. He's dropped to the third line. And his line mates are Raquel from Pittsburgh and Zibanejad. And I just realized I think I spelled that wrong. Okay, so I forgot the E. Okay. Well, that's embarrassing. All right. Anyways, the point being, like, are these two guys good enough? Like, what are they at right now? If we go to NHL.com and you go to Rangers, let's go to Rangers. Let's see what Zibanejad is getting, right? Is it Rangers? Is that right? Rangers. Okay, let's quickly get their stats. They're having a terrible year too. By the way, who said it? Anyways, okay. Zibanejad has 52 points in 56 games. He's leading their team by a mile. By the way, JT Miller, 48 games, 36 points. They are having a horrific season. Okay. Now, if we go to So Zibanejad has 52 points, 23 goals, 29 assists. And then you go to Penguins, okay? And just go on there right now. And the Penguins, they have Raquel. Where is he? He's only played 35 games, but he has 24 points, right? Like, so are these guys not good enough either? You're not getting a couple more players to play with. I mean, everyone's like, well, wait till McKinnon gets there. And then the other thing is, I don't think Pettersson waives his no trade clause. I don't think he does. I absolutely don't think he does. Then we're in the world, not World Juniors, my apologies. We're in the Olympics, game one. The Sweden beats, what was it, at Italy, who's like, come on, one of the worst teams in the Olympics for sure. They shot 60 shots in the game. They had 28 shots, one away from a record, okay? One away from a record in the first period. They scored 5 goals. Pettersson had 0 points. You know how many shots he had out of 60? 1 on this breakaway right here, and did not score. Guys, he's playing the worst, one of the, if not the worst, or one of the worst teams at the Olympics, and can't get a point. They shot the puck 60 times. He shot the puck once. I think he just needs to shoot more. So what do you guys think? Do you think the Mammoth, here's the other thing. There's so many rumors about him going to Buffalo. There's been like the Byram prospect pick. Maybe there's another guy there that we're talking about. I can't remember the other guy. I got to bring this up. Sabres. Tuck. It was Tuck, Byram, and a pick, a first-round pick. Would you do it? That's what they were talking about. I don't know. Okay, side note, nothing more about Pettersson. The Canucks released this today. Look at how cool this is. This is the celebrating Black excellence. Look at this logo. This logo is amazing. They're putting it on jerseys. It is tempting to buy another black jersey with this logo. That looks cool. I love it. Okay, what you post in the comments, what do you think about this one? That is pretty. That is an awesome logo. I mean, I'm already a sucker for skate jerseys, but this one is gorgeous. Okay. All right. So what do you guys think? Also, if you like Canucks content and is passionate, realistic, and honest, hit the like and subscribe buttons. I want to be clear today. Even though there's more Pettersson trade rumors, I would be shocked if he got traded. I don't think he's getting traded. If he does, it'll be in the offseason. It won't be before the trade deadline. I don't think he's getting traded at all. You've seen his comments going on. He's not interested in leaving Vancouver. This is a place where he wants to be. He said he wants to be part of this rebuild. He wants to. It's like either he's just blowing smoke, saying the right things, or he really believes this. Well, hey, good news, Elias. The management believe in you, gave you a monster contract for way too much money for way too many years, and you can just play like this and you get paid. So I hope you turn it around. I hope you play better. I hope this team turns things around. Anyways, thanks so much, everyone, for coming today to watching this video, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Hit the like and subscribe, and of course, always believe in blue. Let's keep this tank going, this tankathon going, and go Canucks, go.